on YouTube live stream video. I'm Javier, the sales manager of Mima, and we are here as every week to help you with the first step of your maternity in order to try to, as I said, to help you to reply to all your questions, doubts, whatever you want, whatever you need in this first step of your maternity. So don't forget that the main reason of these videos is to reply to your question, to assist you with whatever you need. So don't hesitate to contact us, to send question messages during this video or after the video. You can leave your messages there, your questions, wherever, and we will be helping you with everything you need. So here we are with today with Mima. We have been talking the past week a lot of different things. We have showed to you all the Mima products, the Shari Max, Creo, this little boy I have here. Also the compact stroller Miro, the compact stroller that we have launched this year, and we have been explaining all the features, all the characteristics of the strollers, also what you can do. We have been telling you what could be a better option for you, depending mainly on your lifestyle. And the video today is gonna be regarding some questions that we have been receiving the past weeks, and we are gonna use Mima Miro this time to explain all these things. So first of all is parents. Sometimes parents ask or say that when I put my baby on the stroller, they don't stop crying. Why? It's not most of the times, or I will say all of the times, it's not because of the stroller. It is because sometimes parents are concerned when they put the baby on the seat that they put the seat in a reverse position facing parents. So the baby is facing parents, looking at them, and let's say that they get bored. What I recommend, and also as per my own experience, is that when you put the baby on the seat, then put the baby facing forward, because the baby is, let's say, fed up, tired, to look at you all the time during the day, night, all the time is looking at you, very close of you. So they, of course, they love you, and they really like you. But oh, hello. But the truth is that for the babies, if you put the baby on the seat facing forward, so for the baby, everything that he's experienced, looking, watching, everything is new. A pigeon, a bicycle, people, cars, lights, everything is new for him. So he's gonna be much more entertained. He's gonna be much more busy looking at all these new things, and he's gonna feel much better when he's on the seat, on the stroller. So most of the big strollers come face forward and face parent. In that case, facing forward, and then we can unblock this and facing parents in that position. So when you are strolling like this, the baby is looking at you, only looking at you. So that's why sometimes they are also trying to turn the neck and looking at the sides or whatever. So that's why my recommendation is, instead of putting the seat on that position facing parents, is that you reverse the seat and you put the baby facing forward. That's the right way to do it, I think. And also, if you need to look at your baby, it's super easy. You have here a peekaboo, and from here you can look at your baby to see that he's feeling really well and he's in really good condition. So that's one of the first things that people ask. Sorry,
Excuse
because
me.
we
No,
have
we have a visitor. So I'm sorry that you might have seen her wandering around, and I know she matches our stroller perfectly, but I'm just going to pop her to the next room. So okay, thank you. Sorry.
So the thing is, as a summary, let's say when you put the baby from carry cot to the seat, and my recommendation it's always that your baby is facing forward, looking at the wall, looking at what's happening around him, around them. So that's the for me the best option when you put your baby on the seat. Okay, so that was one of the things that normally people ask us when how to put the seat, if I have to put the baby facing forward, facing parents. So recommendation: put your baby facing forward. Um, another question, another thing, it's always if the bumper bar is necessary. So bumper bar or safety bar. So the thing is that I will say yes. Most of the big strollers like Mima includes the bumper bar. But if you go for a compact stroller, smaller strollers, or another kind of a stroller, the bumper bar is not included or is sold as an accessory. So I would say that it's a really important accessory. Parents use this bar to hold here toys or things for the babies to play with, but this is not the main reason of the bumper bar or safety bar. The main reason is to avoid bumps, to hit the baby if anything happens. So it's something that is protecting the baby from the front. So from any hit, anything that could happen, imagine that you go like this, or you are explaining something to a friend or whatever, and you do this, pop, because you don't realize, and maybe you are talking with your friend, the stroller is here, and you talk with your friend, and that pop. So this avoid these hits to your baby. So it's a really important accessory. I would say mandatory accessory, really important. As I said, big strollers like Mima includes the bumper bar, but maybe other smaller compact strollers, umbrella strollers, they don't include it, and I recommend you to buy it as an accessory. It's almost all the strollers has this accessory available. So my recommendation is that you buy the bumper bar. Okay, so um, facing forward, facing parents, and now another question that we had the last week was if it's important that that the baby use a big stroller instead of a compact stroller at the beginning. And as I said in my previous video, it depends on your lifestyle. That's the main reason of buying a big stroller like Mima or buying a compact stroller like Mima Miro. That's the main reason, your lifestyle. But if you can go with a big stroller at the beginning with big carry cot, big bassinet, and then a big seat, that's the best option for your baby. That's always the best option. Why? One of the things, of course, is that you have a lot of features that you cannot find in a compact stroller. A lot of things: facing forward, facing parallel, longer canopy, bigger seat, adjustable leg rest, bigger capacity of the basket. A lot of things. I'm not gonna get into them, but the good thing is, one of the good things is that if you go with a big stroller like Mima your baby, the seat, it's higher compared with a compact stroller or other stroller. So, and your baby is in a higher position. That's a really good thing. That's really good because of three main reasons. The first one is safety. If your baby is in a higher position, then if imagine No one wants this to happen, but if a car hits the stroller, it's gonna hit in that way, and it's not gonna touch your baby, or at least it's not gonna touch the head of the baby. And higher position means that you don't have to bend your back to go and take your baby out of the seat, because your baby is in this higher position. So you take the harness out, and then you can take your baby without bending your back to the end. That's another reason. And another reason is something that everyone is concerned. If we are a lot of concern about the sun, and that's why this stroller Mima Creo has a UV protector 50 plus, but you can find this. Almost all the brands are using UV protector 50 plus. If we are concerned about how the sun can affect our baby, and we protect our baby from the sun, also a big stroller, if the head of the baby is in a higher position, this also protects your baby from pollution, mainly if you live in big cities with pollution, with a lot of cars, AC, restaurants, all this that makes pollution. You know, the pollution, the cars, the pollution is also close to the ground. So if your baby has the head in a and can breathe fresher air, so it's always better. So because of these three main reasons, I recommend to go with a big stroller at the beginning, and then after 2 years, 1.5 of 2 years, if you want, you can buy a buggy, a compact stroller, or whatever. So that's the things that the question that we have been receiving during these past weeks. Facing forward or facing parents? Recommendation: facing forward. Your baby looking around, what's going on, what's happening around him. Second, bumper bar. Is necessary this accessory? Yes, I would say it's mandatory. Main reason, because protects your baby from heat, so that's really good. And also, if you want, you can hold toys and things to get the baby entertained. And the third question was, okay, why a bigger stroller instead if your baby is in a higher position? So good things of having your baby in a higher position: you don't have to bend your back. It's protected from pollution in big cities. It's protected from pollution. And the third one was, if anything happened, a crash with a bike, with a motorbike, a car, or whatever, it will hit the stroller and will move the stroller, but it won't touch mainly baby's head or baby's body. So these are the three things that we wanted to mention at this video today. And now I think if we have, as I said before, the main reason of these videos is to help you with everything you need. So don't hesitate to leave your comments and everything during this video. So I think we have a question. So Lucy, as always, is gonna help us with questions.
Yes, I'm coming and I'm bringing this with me. I'm bringing an accessory.
Okay.
It's got something to do with the question that was left by Caroline on Facebook message. Caroline left us a question. So I've brought this with me. So this is the newborn Snuggle for Creo. So it's one of the infant options. So you have the three options for a newborn with this Mima Creo stroller. You have the carry cot, you have this newborn Snuggle, and you also have the car seat that fits on with adapters. Okay, so I've just brought this just as a visual aid. Okay, so Caroline on Facebook, she said she's got the newborn Snuggle.
Yeah.
For her newborn.
Is this a question for me, or you are gonna?
Well, I'm gonna ask. Well, you can answer it if you want. I think you answer it better than me. She said, at what point do I change from my infant, whatever you've got, newborn Snuggle, carry cot, or car seat to the seat? At what point, at what age is the baby?
Okay, perfect. So thank you very much for the question, Caroline. So the thing is, it always depends on the baby's size. So I will say, okay, we have these three different options for your newborn: the newborn Snuggle, or even a flat seat with harness. the bassinet also, caricot bassinet, and also the car seat, the car seat. All of them, because you have put the newborn here.
Yeah.
But how it has to be the seat always with a newborn solution? Tell them.
Facing the parent.
Facing the parents. As I said before, when your baby stop using the newborn option and go to be on the seat, my recommendation is facing forward. But for newborns, always facing parents. So that will be the position of the seat for newborn. We are talking about newborn babies from newborn to 4 or 5 months, 4
I can
6
tell
months.
you. I can tell you when I changed my daughter to her seat.
That's the thing that I'm gonna ask you later. So,
Okay.
as I said before, newborn option always facing parents. Always facing parents. Doesn't matter which option have you choose for your baby. Newborn, snuggle, bassinet, or car seat. Always facing parents. Always. So please, I don't want to see, because last week I see a picture of someone
I've seen one
using
as well.
the carry cut facing forward.
Yes,
No.
I think it was a Sherry Max. I've seen it on Instagram.
Yeah. So facing parents always, please. And then, so as I said before, newborn is from 1 month up to 6 months. I would say 6 months maximum.
Well,
But-
medically, I think they say 3 months. After 3 months, it's not a newborn anymore. But that doesn't mean that you have to change.
When I say, yeah, that's medically.
Yes.
Yeah, mimacally.
Mimically.
It's no for babies to use a newborn solution is from newborn up to 6 months more or less. So, but it depends on your baby, because as soon as your baby starts trying to stand up,
Sit up unaided.
and they start having a strong back, and you see that they want to start moving and look what is going on outside or whatever. At that time, I will recommend to put it on the seat. Maybe I said before, always facing forward. Yeah, but maybe for a month of this transition from newborn, from bassinet, car seat to the seat, maybe for this transition, you can have the baby with the seat facing parents for a month or something like that.
Well, that's the good thing about it, isn't it? Because it depends on your baby. If you see that the baby still wants to carry on looking at you at whatever age, really.
It depends.
Yeah.
Of course, that's a recommendation, but it's always every baby is different.
Yeah.
So if you see that facing parents, facing you, your baby feels really good and she's enjoying the, so don't change it, of course.
Yeah.
But
however, you do the thing that tends to happen is what Javi said. I hate to say this, but Javi's right.
No.
And as soon as they're about 4.5 months, I say that because that was when I changed my daughter to the seat. She was about 4.5 months. She was nearly sitting up, still wobbly. You know what they get like those toys. But that's when we changed her to the seat unit, and she was happy. She was facing outwards, 4.5 months, facing outwards, happy.
And that's it. No. So the carry cut bassinet corset can be used from the bassinet, for example, can be used from newborn up to 6 months, more or less. Car seats a bit longer, but recommendation after, not before 4 months, but after 4 months, between 4 months and 6 months, depends on your baby, in how you see your baby. Sometimes the baby is super big and super strong with 4 months, so then you can change it. As we have these options in all our strollers that you can recline in a bit, you have different 4 recline positions on Creo, for example. So don't put it in that position. Recline it a bit, maybe not in this one, because that position is for sleeping, but maybe in this one or this position will be a really good option for your baby in this transition from bassinet, from newborn option car seat to the seat. So that will be the recommendation
Yeah.
and the answer to your questions. I will say never before the baby is 4 months, and between 4 months and 6 months depends on the baby. Then depending how big is the baby, depending all these factors. If you see that your baby is still moving and it's getting stronger, mainly the back. When I say the back, it's when they want to
Lean forward, sit
lean
up.
forward, sit
Yeah.
up, things like that. So that's the time to change your baby from the newborn option to the seat. In this transition, maybe you can have it facing parents for a month, and after a month, my recommendation, facing forward. But depends on I was going to say depends on you, no, depends on your baby, how the baby is feeling, and depends on you, of course. So that's more or less the things that we wanted to comment today at
Okay.
this video.
Yes, thanks, Caroline, for that question. I've
Yeah.
actually got another question from Instagram.
Oh yeah.
It's from the same lady as last week, Dr. Yusra. Hello again. She was asking, so she said, I can't remember if she said for her son or for her daughter, and then she's buying another stroller. So she's got a Mima Miro in mocha, and now she wants to buy another one. She was asking if the white gets really dirty. So as you know, our typical Mima color palette for most of our strollers, if not all of them, is mocha or camel for the Mima Max. It's a very similar tone. Black and white or snow white, depending on the range. So I'm looking over there because I've got a Sherry Max in white there. So she was asking about if the Mima Miro in white would get very dirty. So what I said to her was, you would think so. I've not got one to show you, unfortunately, but no. And I'll tell you why. Or do you want me to?
Yeah, we are going to bring that.
Right. This is in mocha. But as you can see, so the white areas. Go on.
No, no, perfect. Go ahead.
These white areas on the side, they're hard. So they're wiped clean. So just often with just a baby wipe, you can clean that and that's no problem at all. And then the other difference is the canopy. So on the mocha and on the black, the canopy is this material. It's got like a leather grain printed on it, but it's material, okay? The white one is not like this.
It's fabric, right?
Fabric.
Fabric.
The white one is leatherette. So it's PU leather, fake leather. So that's also wiped clean. So really, if you're looking at the Mimi Miro in white, I don't think that would be an issue. No, I mean, we know that kids are dirty, aren't they? They've got grubby fingers and they're touching the basket on the white. Is it?
It's
Leatherette as well? Okay. So really, all the white material on the white Miro is wipeable with a simple baby wipe.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would be an issue.
Yeah. So the thing is, Lucy has explained it perfectly. So
thank you.
Nothing to add. The thing is, the question is, we know that maybe white is something that when you are gonna buy it, it's gonna get dirty easily. So the thing is that with the material that we use for our white products, not only Mima Miro, also in Mima Creo and Mima Shari Max, the materials that we use don't get dirty easily. First of all, and secondly, if it gets dirty by accident or whatever, then it's super easy to clean it with a wet wipe or those baby wipes. Right? That you I'm sure that you are gonna always have these baby wipes on your baby bag or at the basket of the stroller, so easily you can clean it. That's the plastic, so easily you can clean it. And the seat pad is the same color as this version, beige and black. Don't forget that it's reversible, so you have these two options also for the white version in beige or black. I prefer black.
I do. I was going to say that. Yeah, the black looks really nice on the white.
And yes, that's it. Yep.
If we've got time, have we got time, Pat, for one more question? Okay. This cup holder.
Okay, that question came yesterday to our office from Dubai. The question, a customer from Dubai asked us if they can fold the mirror with the cup holder and this clip for the cup holder already attached to the chassis. Okay, I'm gonna do it from the beginning, because if you put the clip and the cup holder, if you put it on the normal side that you normally put it like this. Okay, so here you have the cup holder. So when we fold the stroller, the cup holder touches the seat and it doesn't, so it cannot be, the stroller cannot be folded, fully folded, let's say. But if we change it and we put it with the stick facing down like this, and then we put the cup holder here, then there is no problem to fold the stroller. And the cup holder, as you can see, it's here. Sorry, I forget to touch this here. Okay, so there is no problem to put it like this and then unfold it. So the reply to your question is yes, you can fold your Mima Miro with the cup holder already attached, but don't forget that the stick of this clip has to face down. Then you put the cup holder and that's it. So I think that's everything for the video today. We have been talking about the seat, if put your baby facing forward or facing parents. We have been talking about the good things of having your baby in a higher position in a big stroller. We have been talking about the safety bar, if it's a very important accessory. We have been talking about what else, Lucy? The newborn, how when to change your baby from newborn option to the seat, and then if
How to clean.
how to clean mainly the white mirror, and then how to fold the stroller, the mima mirror stroller with the cup holder already attached to the chassis. So if you don't have more questions, thank you very much for joining us this week again. We will see every one of you next week again at the same time here, a live stream video in YouTube. Thank you very much and see you next